Hey everyone, it's Dylan Stewart coming to you today for day 43 of my 100-day challenge. And what I want to talk to you today, we're just going to do a quick short video today. I want to talk to you about being proactive in your life. You know, I find that all these leaders, they're waiting for things to happen and then they're taking action after things happen. Oh, this person said that, so I'm going to react, or this person's doing this, so I'm going to do this like him. And the reality is you're never going to succeed in your life or in your business or in your relationship if you're waiting for everybody else to take the first step. Sometimes it's inevitable. Sometimes you've got to react to things. You have no choice. But if you can get to the point where you're being proactive, where you're jumping on top of things and taking them on right away, as soon as they happen, it makes a whole difference. So here's how this manifested for me. About 5 years ago, I got out of a relationship and ended up losing one of the deductions I'd been using for my taxes. And when I filled out my taxes that year, I had this huge bill because I had no deductions, and it felt really crappy. So instead of taking action, instead of being proactive and planning out my taxes from that point on, I stuck my head in the sand for like 5 years. The IRS loves it when you stick your head in the sand and don't pay taxes, by the way. No, they actually don't do that. They don't like that. And then I ended up being in this reactive place where I had to like catch up on my taxes and get an accountant and find the information and put together the bank statements and go through Quicken for 5 years ago trying to be like what did I spend that day and what can I claim? And it was this huge, expensive pain in the butt. But that's not who I am anymore. See, that was the Dylan Stewart that wasn't clear on his path, that wasn't clear on how important it is to take action, to be proactive. So that was really hard, and it was expensive, it was time consuming, and it scared me. I kept worrying that the IRS was going to come knocking on my door, Dylan, you owe us money. And there was no way I was going to be able to pay it. So I finally got all my taxes taken care of, and I'm on a payment plan with the IRS, and everything's good. And then this week I had another opportunity where the old me would have reacted differently. Had a little skin, nodule or whatever you want to call it. And normal me would have been like, oh, I'm going to just ignore that. I'm going to pretend it's no big deal, and I'm sure it'll go away on its own because, little skin things always go away on their own. No, they actually don't. In a lot of cases, they'll get worse rather than getting better. And so instead of sitting on it for even 24 hours, as soon as I realized it, I called up a dermatologist and I went and saw him, and he took that skin thing off in a second and gave my body a look over and found another little skin thing that he took out. And I just left that office feeling like what a difference that is to just take care of it. It's not sitting on me. I'm not worrying about it. I did exactly what I was supposed to do, and now it's out of my hands. And that feels so different than sitting with these taxes for 5 years and worrying and stressing. So where in your life are you being proactive? And where in your life are you being a procrastinator, where you're just sitting on these things and thinking they'll go away, and in the interim, they build on you, they weigh you down, they hold you down. You're like, I'm getting crushed by all of the stress and all of the Just take care of it. Just be a grown-up. This has been my lesson of this last month, really. It's time to stop fighting being a grown-up. It's time to just own it. Grown-ups take care of their taxes. Grown-ups take care of their health. They have insurance. They are on top of their addictions. They're in charge of their life, and they're being proactive with taking care of these things rather than waiting until there's some huge problem they've got to fix. My whole life has been about fixing problems. It's my business, it's my career, it's my family, it's all of it. It's all, Dylan's going to come and he's going to fix these problems because he loves it. And the truth is, I don't love it. I don't love fixing problems. I'm good at it, but I'd much rather take care of them before they're problems. That's my message for you guys today, day 43 of my 100-day challenge. And it just seems every day I'm learning something and growing in some new way. How are you growing today? What are you doing today proactively to get yourself to where you want to be? Embracing the grown-up inside you rather than letting the child run the show. It's not to say you lose touch with the child, because obviously I'm still a total kid at heart, but the grown-up gets to steer the boat. The child gets to enjoy the ride. And it's a balance between the two. I'm Dylan Stewart. I'm the North Star Man. Today, day 43, and it's in the books. I'll see you tomorrow.